Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sunny Cool, and this is Gems of War. And today I have your epic trials for Drag Zum. We got Ice Troll, 12 yellow, purple, Drag Zum, Elemental Giant. Create a mix of blue and brown gems equal to the current blue and brown gems on the board. Doesn't really have anything special over here. Summon an Ice Storm and an enemy dies. We're going to do the first epic trial matchup, and then we're going to do the number 300. Sorry I'm about a day late on this. Chris Hound, we got 13 yellow, brown. Construct Beast, have an enemy's armor and life. Create 9 to 13 blue gems. Gain bonus brown mana from brown gem matches. Reduce damage from skulls by 50%. So, could be your tank. Does okay damage as it gets deeper. The earlier you're in, the earlier battles you're in, the worse it is. I mean, you're going to half like 20 and half like 50. But the deeper it gets and the more armor and stuff they have and life they have, the harder this will hit. It does put blue onto the board that we do not use at all, except for King Bloodhammer, which is okay. King Bloodhammer is the real star of the show here. We got 16 red, brown, Undead Dwarf. Deal damage to the 2 strongest enemies and transform all blue gems to Doomskulls to boost the damage. That's how you're going to win. That's what you're going to be using for all your offense. This guy right here. Bone Binder is your, win, make sure you don't lose. 12 green, a purple. Dwarf Mystic. Create 7 Doomskull, summon a Dwarven Zombie or Slayer Ghost. And I thought, and you may have thought, like, man, that's creating 7 Doomskulls. That's going to help out after I do King Bloodhammer or something. But what I was doing mostly was just holding him just in case. I wasn't really casting him. But I got Ice Troll in first slot, Chris Hound, and then King Bloodhammer, then Bone Binder. Bone Binder at the bottom of the team. It's the summoner. You want to keep it as well protected as possible. Nothing on the enemy. Well, the Ice Worm, I guess, hits the last enemy, but I don't know. I don't think it's, I guess you could move them. You could move these two. I don't want King Bloodhammer getting hit, though, either. You know what I mean? I want these two getting sacrificed up top. They're my tanks. So we got Ice Troll, who we do want to, like, put blue and brown onto the board. Like, he's putting blue onto the board for the King Bloodhammer. He's putting brown onto the board to get King Bloodhammer and Chris Hound up. We don't want him dead, per se, but he's the least valuable. So we put him in first slot. So, because the way you're going to die most of the time is from getting hit with skulls. Chris Hound in second slot to be our tank once the Ice Troll goes down, because him putting that blue onto the board is nice for the King Bloodhammer. Plus, he's your only other way to do damage. Are you going to sacrifice him in first slot? That's how the devs had it. The devs never know what they're doing, so I'm going to put Ice Troll. That's the only move I made, I think. Ice Troll above Chris Hound. Let the Ice Troll die. Then you got Chris Hound as your tank, and you can keep summoning stuff in front of Chris Hound, too, with the Bone Binder. As far as the Bone Binder's summon goes, it's not that good. It's Dwarven Zombie or Slayer Ghost. They're over here. You can take a look at them. They don't really have anything cool. Nothing really good here. And this whole team is kind of poop. So, really, you got a good team and they have a bad team. Let's see how it goes. I think I got all seasons. I might have had Anu. Yeah, all seasons. That's good. That's what I wanted. So what I like to do is get up the first 3 troops before I do anything. Like, I want to get up Bloodhammer, Chris Hound, and Ice Troll. But I'll take skulls along the way. Take that red, of course. Let's take the purple into the red, I guess. That'll give them skulls, though, so let's not do that. Let's just take the red. Purple's fine. Brown, red, purple, yellow. Alright, we got the troll, but we kind of want, like, he's going to create a mix of blue and brown equal to the current blue and brown gems on the board. So the more blue and brown you have on the board, the better it is for him to actually get an extra turn or something. So I kind of want to wait. I'm just going to take the skulls. Let's get up Chris Hound. Let's get up King Bloodhammer here. Alright, we got Bloodhammer, so now if we get alignment, we're going to cast him, but we're still kind of trying to get up Chris Hound, too. And we will cast this if we have, like, 4 blues not enough. 11 brown's pretty good. But we're really looking for blue now because we already have all of our troops up except for Chris Hound, so we'll keep looking for the blue to skull, but as we look, we're going to take mana for Chris Hound. Alright, blue to skull. We have a little bit right here, but we want an extra turn. We don't want to just do that. Let's take yellow. Yellow and brown, where are you at? Don't have any, but we can get Slayer. What's his face up? Alright, they just put some skulls on the board and blue, so now's the time because we have alignment. We have it right here, for example. Let's go. It's the main thing we're looking for. Bang, got a kill. Now we could do this. And you want to hit something that you haven't hit yet. So I'm going to start from the bottom. Move to the top. Got to get up King Bloodhammer again, but it's nice to cast Chris Hound and then the Ice Troll. Because you just put a bunch of blue onto the board. Let's take Skulls, though, if we got them. Alright, we got big old blue right here. Which we didn't need. We probably should have casted the Ice Troll there. I made a mistake. But let's cast it now. 9 and 8's decent. It's not great, but even if we miss, it still puts a lot of brown onto the board. And some blue for later. Could take purple. Could take Skulls. This one is not going to be fast. I don't know why I took blue, but I got Skulls. Made a couple mistakes in this battle so far. Got green into Skulls, bang. See how I'm not casting that? I don't know why. I don't feel like casting it ever. I just want to save it. Savor it. Cool thing about the enemy team, they're kind of like doing stuff we want. They're like making brown, they're making blue, they're making Skulls. You know what I mean? All the things we want to happen. Alright, I lost that guy. No big deal. We got this guy right here. Now would probably be a decent time to do it as well. Oh. Went down pretty quick. It's okay, though. Skulls. Skulls. Ouchie. Skulls. We're looking for that blue. Alright, we don't got it, so let's do this. And we should probably just do it now. Well, let's do this first. And that was good. We waited. Because bang. No big deal. As long as you... I finished with 4 troops. I don't care that I lost. The whole point of the first guy is to be like a sacrifice. So I don't really care there. Grab the pet. Like I said, it's not going to be a quick battle. It might be a slight stat check too, but as long as you're playing correctly, you should be okay. But let me do these 2 battles right here, and I'll come back when I'm on this level 300 battle. Then we'll do 350 on Wednesday at the live stream at noon EST. Alright, y'all. I didn't really change too much I was doing, but there is a couple things I want to say that I didn't say in the first battle. And I did lose 1 time as I went through those 2 battles, so... Well, through the first 3 epic trials, I lost 1 time. Things I want to say. If you cast this guy, make sure you cast him on different enemies. I would start from the bottom and move to the top. That way you're making sure you hit something that hasn't been hit yet. So you can like get the most value out of it. Secondly, this guy, when he summons the thing in, the thing pretty much dies right away. So don't count on it as like your saving grace. And when you do cast it, make sure there is a ton of Skulls on the board, because it can backfire right away and you can lose the summon right away. And then you need to get 12 mana again before you can summon again. So it's like you can't just cast it whenever you want, and it's like a very specific situation when you want to cast it. And like I said, I did lose 1 time, so... I think there's one more thing I wanted to say. Like, just make sure you upgrade your pet and everything. I don't know. But we got a green extra turn here. Let's go. Let's see how this battle goes. You know, I could be re-recording this. You never know. Okay, taking Skulls. We're looking for purple, yellow, red right now. We could cast this, but I kind of want to wait till we got the this guy up. We could take red and blue. We don't want to take blue off the board, though, really. Really don't want to, so... I want red, though. Let's take yellow into red. Alright, we need red, we need brown. Let's get brown. Right, we need brown still, we need red still. Let's take the brown. Alright, now we're looking for... If we can get... It's kind of a little bit of RNG, it's kind of a little bit of a stat check, kind of a little bit of RNG. It could be both for you. It could be one or the other. But, like, depending on how your you know... conversions line up, your alignment, like what happens when you cast your Slayer Ghost guy, Bonebinder. Does it immediately kill your summon? It backfires. Like, it's a little bit RNG, it's a little bit of a stat check. It could be a complete stat check for you, it could be complete RNG for you, but it could be a little bit of both. But anyway. Alright, so we don't have alignment with the blue. I don't want to cast this thing with 5 blue on the board, so let's try to get yellow or purple. We don't have it. Let's get up our Slayer Ghost. keep calling him that. He's Bonebinder. Guess because he summons the Slayer Ghost. Alright, I guess we just have to cast this. I do not want to cast this. Every time I casted it in other battles, like it went well in one battle. I'm like, oh, maybe I will cast it. And then it went terribly the other time. So I'm probably going to just cast this and start down here. Especially since we have the this guy up, King Bloodhammer. I could have made alignment happen. But now, I guess we just got to start over. Take him purple. Still looking for alignment, though. And they put blue on the board, so we got it now. We got it right here. That's what I mean by alignment. We're going to cast this spell. It's going to get an extra turn. Bang, got the first kill. Nice. Dude, I had a battle that went so smoothly. Then I had a battle that went terribly. It runs the gambit. You might run through all these battles and it'd be super smooth for you. Or, could have terrible luck. Gotta take the skulls. I think it's a good time to cast this right now. 8 and 12. Okay, looking for that alignment. We don't have it. We could do this. Guess I'll cast this guy. We could take the skulls. Cool, he put blue on the board. Now we can also put blue on the board. That's nice. And we'll hit the worm. Okay, ouch. Ouchie! And we don't have alignment. Cool. Alright, we gotta get that Chris Hound up very quickly. Brown and yellow. If we take this, will they get skulls? Is that fine? No. This fine. I take this, this falls. This falls. This falls. I don't know, y'all. Dang it. Oh, no. Last chance. Let's go. No alignment. There we go. Come on, baby. It's going to be a close one. We may have to re-record. Get the kill. It doesn't give me... Okay. No, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Don't do it. Don't do it. That's not too bad, right? Cool. Ooh, we gotta take the skulls. Kill. Ouchie. Ouchie. Red and brown. Where you at? Got skulls. We got this. Blue. Yes. Alright, and that's as close as you can get to the final battle without being on the final battle. That's 300. The final battle is 350 or 320, whatever it is. That's the battle right before the final battle. So that's as good as I can give you right now, unless you come to the live stream tomorrow. We just beat 300. Tomorrow we'll do 350 on the live stream. And yeah, it's not easy. I did lose one time, and on that last battle I only had one troop left. They happened to kill my Bonebinder. I don't see anything else you could put in that last slot. I don't see any other order you could put them in, you know? Like, I don't see another strategy. There really isn't. King Bloodhammer is the only thing doing any kind of good damage. The Chris Hound would just take way too long, and every time you cast it, it gets worse and worse and worse. So if you cast it one time on an enemy, it's cool, especially the deeper you get. If you cast it 2 times on an enemy, it's already cutting itself in half on how much damage it's doing. If you cast it 3 times on an enemy, like, you're never going to kill that enemy. You're just going to keep having its armor and HP, and it's going to... on one enemy. So Chris Hound is definitely not the answer. I mean, you could go and hit each enemy 1 time with Chris Hound, and that would help. But that's going to take freaking forever. And you're putting a bunch of blue on the board that you're not using. And all the while, you know, the enemy's using that blue, and hopefully you're lining up your King Bloodhammer, but... the keys to victory, in my opinion, are getting alignment with the King Bloodhammer, basically. So whatever you can do to make that happen. And even that summon is not your failsafe. That summon can die right away as soon as you summon it in. You pretty much have to cast it after you cast King Bloodhammer, or else you're screwed. It's like you can't just cast it raw. You gotta cast it right after Bloodhammer or else it's not gonna work. So anyway, that's my advice. Good luck. Put some, if you have any questions, put them in the comments or come to the live stream tomorrow at 12 EST, 12 noon EST. I'll be there doing the last battle. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. Helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.